Okay, trial former. Let's hope that the trial former is not as long as the investigation.
I mean, the fact that it has a former on it means that we should have a pause moment, which is great news for those who celebrate, and we are those who celebrate.
We are, yeah, that's us.
I realize that as the game goes on, the cases have to get more interesting and more complicated. Oh my God, tacking on a fourth major case, not because I don't count the tutorial cases, but tacking on a fourth case, it's very clear that they were just like, this has got to be insane.
Yeah,
let's go. To make anyone trying to make a video of this hate themselves a little bit by the end.
I'm sure they were thinking exactly that. When they made this.
Those are their motivations. Oh yeah, they can't fool me.
Well, let's get into it because it's going to be a long time. It's going to be a long road.
Gotta get my Meekin's voice ready.
I literally did vocal warm-ups this time because this game can really take it out of you.
Yeah.
February 24th, 9:41 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
So, what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. As usual. After all.
Hey. That's me. That's me. No, what? I think it's me. I'm pretty sure it's me.
I have
The
no
victim
idea.
was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. Yeah, it's definitely me. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes.
Ooh.
Lana.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Morning.
Ignores her sister. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I'm here too, Lana.
I hope they didn't
Hello?
hold you too long for questioning. Ignores
Good morning, Lana.
Ignores Emma too.
And they're just throwing a tantrum off on the side.
Pay attention to me!
Just don't acknowledge it.
Grr. Pay attention to me!
We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
I'm sure you are.
So, how'd it go? It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless.
That's normal.
That is normal. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
But Lana, don't tell me you...
Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are.
Miss
But at
Scott.
least they're not gonna cut my head off. I appreciate that.
Unlike everyone else.
Yes.
Heads gone.
I know how to use this. I know how to use the system. It's that, or do you think that they get hanged, that they get their heads cut off, electric chair? We know it's capital punishment. We know it's a thing, but like.
I think electric chair, and we'll see why later in this case.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall.
Oh my. That face just. Oh my. What kind of trace evidence?
Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact.
All right, my mind was in the gutter, so we're good now.
That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? That poor cowboy?
We have
Actually, I'm okay with that.
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky?
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. Yeah, I'm actually totally okay with that. He's got those cactuses and everything that I hate.
They take my mind away.
Yeah. I'm really glad you used that clip for your trailer. The fucking dramatic music cactus moment.
Yes. Oh, I was like, I have to have something for the Let's Plays. What's a good clip from the Let's Plays? Oh, dramatic cactus music. Don't mind if I do.
It was so perfect. You know?
February 24th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 9. How many courtrooms are there?
Infinite.
As many as there need to be.
As many as there need to be for this.
Right, it is the oldest
future.
house, I forgot.
Yeah. In the oldest house with all these empty courtrooms.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
That's not gonna get copyright claimed, is
No. You have to be much more precise.
I have to sound exactly like the poets of the old gods of Asgard. I forgot that's been.
Not only that, you have to sound like all the instruments at the same time too.
Yeah, that might be slightly beyond my skill set.
I could imagine you doing the first thing. I don't think you could do the second part.
That's a pretty good estimation.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is so frustrated, Your Honor.
I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it?
Correct, Your Honor. I'm very annoyed.
He's like, thank you for catching up, Judge.
Yes! Thank you.
What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car, which kind of makes it seem like it's not a simultaneous murder, but okay.
It almost makes it feel like it was taken by car.
It almost seems like it was. I love how like the implication here is supposed to be that we haven't, that's not even in our heads. But it's like, is anyone not thinking that right now? That it's like.
I mean, they gotta be, right? It's like everyone but Phoenix is thinking that, yeah?
Yeah, I would hope so. Or maybe like for the first time ever, it's just Phoenix thinking that, and everyone else is like, I don't know, man. It's just fucking confusing. Like if there were two bodies of Bruce Goodman, then I'd be like, all right, this is some time bullshit stuff. But like,
but there's not.
Or actually, no, there's not. There's one body.
Just the
What do you
one.
expect? Just the one. All right.
Wow, this is one messed up trial.
One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today, I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In doing so, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things.
As opposed to yesterday.
Everyone was. No one has gotten through this case unflustered. Not even Edgeworth. Like. I say that as though that's unusual. Edgeworth is imminently flusterable. Like. Not by a lot of things that fluster other people, but like, my God, Phoenix
him
in
and
the
Phoenix.
courtroom. Just yeah.
They're the two most flustered people ever.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
That was a really long break between what you were saying, Emma.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my voice actor just went off on a tangent.
And that's supposed to be an admirable trait?
Yeah, voice actors can go off on tangents.
Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
Oh boy.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. I'm so sorry, everyone, I have to.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
Unfortunately.
Things are getting wild from the get-go. There he is. He's making the cat face.
Oh, God.
He's a kitty
Will the
cat.
witness please state his name and occupation?
And everyone get ready to cover your ears because this fucking thing that he has no one taken it off of him. Why does he still have
Take it!
this feedback screeching megaphone?
Ween!
Yes, sir. I am Officer Mike Beacon, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir.
Professional assassin.
Oh,
Mike
shit.
Meekins.
Yeah, professional. Contract killer, Mike Meekins.
I want to see that Punisher movie.
you know what? I would never expect. If Mike Meekins showed up, I'd be like, oh shit, it's a cop. But I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm about to be assassinated. Who knows? Maybe he's got some moves.
So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Well, he is a cop.
Sir, it was me, sir. Yeah. Yep. I'm the one who did it.
Mike Meekins makes it too easy. He just makes it too easy to rag on cops.
I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You gotta believe me, sir.
I feel like his microphone, or his megaphone rather, almost killed the stream, the recording.
Right, yeah.
It didn't, but it almost did.
It wanted to.
It wanted to. Just
that
like
is the contract killer, and then it's the megaphone.
I didn't see any of that judge dialogue.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
It
Sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir.
I didn't even click. Mike Meekins just interrupted.
Yeah, he's that kind of asshole. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend.
He's even interrupting us.
Yes.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir.
I hate him, sir. Officer Meekins, I want to shoot you so bad.
I like how Meekins makes everyone start saying sir.
I know, yeah.
It's infectious.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Do you think his eyebrows are actually just nori?
I was looking at that earlier. I thought duct tape or like gap tape, but yeah, nori could make some sense. Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir! As you wish! After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir!
He's so true and real.
I know. You can't fault him for lack of enthusiasm. You can fault him for about a million other things,
yeah.
but... I'm trying to be nice.
Crime report, sir.
Oh, dear Lord, alright. Although it is not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. How did he get in without, like, what? I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked.
Wow.
I fought for my life, and then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. That's about right. They're not like, oh my God, Meekins, are you okay? Like, in a shaking his like, wham, right across the get up, Meekins.
Get up, get up. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you.
Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
I see. Then you fainted, and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Percussive maintenance.
God, I hope those gumshooters like, what the fuck?
What you doing, pal?
Only guy that gumshooters. Wham!
Very well.
Him
The
and
defense
Salmonella.
will begin its cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. So, in other words, press.
Yeah. In other words, press.
What's my press button? It's been a while. There we go. Q.
Yeah.
Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not?
Yes, sir! I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir!
I like how he doesn't use conjunctions either. It really adds to the feeling of a doofus.
He's such a fucking dumbass.
Yikes. Now there's a scary thought.
Evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime. Which means that many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed.
I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir!
Does that need guarding? Or do we need guarding from it?
That's what I was about to say, sir! It's not the blue badger that needs the guarding.
The blue badger?
Yes, sir! The lovely police mascot created by the chief of detectives, sir!
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process and didn't break anyone else either, sir! I'm considered expendable for this task, sir! Kind of like the, what is it, Class D personnel in SCP? That's
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Meekins is. That was my sole mission for the day, sir, and possibly the last that I would ever do. The fact that I am here right now is a miracle, sir!
I see. Sounds like a very, important mission.
Well, after the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around.
Why is he so :3?
Whoa. I don't know. That's just his, that's just how he is. It's honestly one of the less annoying things about it.
Yeah,
I relocated the blue badger to the evidence room.
If he wasn't who he was, it might be cute.
Yeah. He does just make emoticon faces, though, now that you pointed it out. Like that last one, that frown, that was colon, open bracket.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
The blue badger!
No shit, let's try again.
Alright, let's press on that.
Yeah.
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct?
Precisely, sir. I have one here around my neck.
Not for long.
Yeah, probably.
So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right?
There it is! I found it! It's the one right here!
Could you please read us the number?
I can't read numbers. I'll try. Yes, sir! It's 4989596! That's my number, sir!
I see. But the number 4989596 is shown as being used twice.
Yeah, it just kicks off into the quarter music. Please explain, witness.
It's like Phoenix is just like saying the chorded music, trying to make something happen, and then Edgeworth is like, no.
Just shakes his head at him like,
not yet.
No.
You gotta try harder than that.
DJ stenographer is just also shaking his head like, no. Not yet. That's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the blue badger to the evidence room to make sure that he couldn't escape. Yeah, the second time is when I went to go get him after everything was settled down.
I see. So it was during that second time when...
Yes, sir, that was when I spotted the man on the security screen. So you weren't assigned to do, like, security at the evidence room.
Not at all.
You were just there to get the badge. Well, at least that answers my question of how the guy got in to begin with. Like, so he didn't just manifest suddenly, like, behind the closed door.
Data
Dude, I
added.
rewatched all of the Teen Titans animated series recently. Holy shit, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's just. I thought of Red X when you mentioned, man. Okay, sorry.
I remember it falling off a little bit towards the end, but
the final season is a lot. The problem is that like season 4 is so hard to follow up because it's so strong. And then there's some okay episodes in season 5. But it's just really not on the same level, and then it ends on a really weird note.
Yeah, and I think if I remember correctly, that was also when Cartoon Network was starting to pull the funds on it because it wasn't making enough toy sales.
And I've heard like different theories on that, like between season 4 was too dark, and there were complaints, or like because season 5 was so weak. But I don't know.
The thing I've always heard is that they kept like Teen Titans had a really huge girl fan base instead of just a boy fan base, and Cartoon Network executives believe that girls don't buy toys. Or at least not the type of toys that you make for a Teen Titans show. And so they were like, well, then we're not going to make enough money off of this. And so then they did their best to can it.
Fucking dumbasses.
Let's hold that.
Yeah.
So you were attacked. Could you please tell us exactly what happened to you?
It was the blue bat. I mean, it was a knife, sir.
The blue badger.
Sorry, I was thinking about earlier that day, sir.
The blue badger came at him like a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare.
Mike Meekins would be the security guard. He would be the guy that would show up and then would just keep coming night after night. Like, I'm ready to die, sir.
Oh God, he really would be though. Detective Goodwin pulled a knife on you. What happened then?
Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was.
You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into.
Also, I always look surprised. It's just a natural part of my face. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. Because I was swinging my arms like an octopus. That makes it harder to detain people.
I want to see this.
Someone has to have this. Yeah. That's how I got this gash on my head.
Sticking out your gash for the Rizzler.
No. Oh God.
That's what Emma was saying. She's that age.
She is. Yeah, she's the correct age for that, right? I mean, so is Maya though, and Maya. I don't think
Maya's not online.
Maya's very isolated. Yeah, she's not chronically online. Maybe if you just kept her cool, your hand wouldn't be.
Dude, there should have been a comma there.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed him out by his collar.
Dude was wearing a collar? That's kinky.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice one, too. I gotta check where he got that from. Ordered one for myself.
It said Angel Star on it for some reason.
It found Call Angel Star. Property of Angel Star.
Oh, boy.
I'm about to read that line over again.
Unnecessary. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it?
All of these unnecessary, sir. I don't know. I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. No, you look the type.
Oh yeah? Tell me more.
Yeah, go up against the man. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him.
I went drunken style. You took his knife.
It would be like full-on Jackie Chan, bumbling like he was anything.
He's not coordinated enough to even do that.
Yeah, that's right. Except it would be ineffective. It'd be like an attempt, and then just still bad. Well, I spun him around and performed the disarming maneuver. Well, I made sure to close my eyes like a man.
That's actually pretty funny. Good job, Meekins. I see. He must have been desperate.
The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood. And then... Sorry. Hiccup. The next thing I knew...
Yes?
He punched me right in my face, sir! He lived a dream.
Alright, last thing to press on. About what time did you regain consciousness?
Well, no offense, sir, but how am I to know that? I was unconscious. But you could have looked at a clock when you were
look at a clock when you woke up.
When you made contact, or someone could have been like, told, fuck the fuck, man.
Oh, right.
Phoenix, no, you can call on that. According to the report from the officer that woke up witness, it was about 5:30. Phoenix,
Okay, probably wasn't Gumshoe then.
Yeah.
I don't think Gumshoe would keep track of that.
True. He hit me right in the head, too!
Good.
I woke up crying tears of pain!
That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is.
Even the judge is just so tired.
I'm glad the judge made the same joke I did.
I appreciate him. When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir.
I finished killing him. Your mission?
Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir.
I put it in containment.
Yep. I returned to the entrance before things got out of hand.
Where other people could watch them.
And get killed. Then the Badgers, what is it? The statue SCP.
Yeah. It's the,
yeah, everyone's got to be watching them all the time.
It's a weeping angel. We could just.
Yeah.
I know the Doctor Who one. I don't remember the name of the SCP off the top of my head, but I know the Doctor Who one.
Yeah.
Well, we can all rest easy now.
5 or something.
Or can we? Or can we,
Dun,
Mr.
dun,
Phoenix?
dun.
Mr. Wright, can we rest
Turns
easy?
around, looks out the window, the Blue Badger is just there like, help! Oh shit!
Do you think it has a speaker on its back that plays that song all the time?
Yeah.
I think so
And
too.
it's bass. And it also produces like really unsettling infrasound.
Yeah,
Just as an added bonus.
it's one of those like those videos that are like 12 hours with occasional like one random noises that's like randomly placed throughout the 12-hour video of silence.
Yep. Occasionally just scream, you know? Like
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear.
What does this have to do with anything?
Precisely. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
He's got a point. Yes, Officer Meekins?
With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell.
Oh no.
We're about to get caught in a cursed film. Chief, delivered it to me just this morning, sir, as a form of torture, sir. You'll see why in a minute, viewers. The Chief. He is
delivered it?
Sometimes.
What is that? Videotape? We still have these?
Yes, sir, that's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir, in the year 2019? 2020? When did... No, earlier. I don't remember what year these games take place in.
I don't know.
20 of...
20XX.
20XX, yeah. That contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room. Objection. What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. And was told it had been mistakenly erased. Which what the fuck, by the way?
That's quite a mistake.
Yes, Your Honor, that's what I said. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at, and I'm not that good at it.
Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever. You get him, Phoenix. Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
Whoa, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me.
A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? Why'd they bring a snuff film?
I know, it's something illegal, actually. Okay. So this is our life for the next 5 minutes at least. Hey, who are you? What's going on here?
Voiceover.
Excuse me, holy shit, what the fuck? I'm gonna fucking get, oh my god!
Jesus Christ, he's vicious.
Where's that disarming maneuver?
Where's your octopus swing? Drunken style, drunken style. Well, he's dead.
And he's dead.
And the blue badger watches on.
Yeah, the man is good.
I think that I have lost several years of my life.
I already have. Multiple times.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
What the hell was that reeling piece of plywood?
This is the best game ever made.
I know. Sir, that is the pride and joy and terror of the entire criminal affairs department, sir! It's the Blue Badger, sir!
Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? You know, when Gumshoe said that art is to fight oppression, I think he was referring to the oppression of having to live.
Yeah.
The oppression of life.
The oppressive. Yeah.
We were not asked whether we should be born into this world. We were merely thrust into it.
Yes,
and Gumshoe is taking a stand against it.
By creating this automaton from hell.
Yay.
That's in our pocket now. Anyway.
Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room, and some sort of activity did take place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice.
Will it?
We need to burn that tape, Phoenix, so you should be agreeing with me on this. Is that all right with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir.
Mystery Man,
Mystery Man, sir. His face can't be seen clearly in the video. But there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman's star.
Oh yeah? You know, in a world full of people with wacky outfits, I do think that's probably the most identifiable thing about a person in this.
Everyone's just face blind in this world.
It's like, all you notice is that wacky outfits everyone's wearing.
Yeah. Totally fair.
I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprints to do.
Yeah, that's got a good point.
Yeah. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it.
Ween.
What's this about a fingerprint?
Each detective has been given a locker, equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These lockers ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. But first, though, a bunch of pressing.
Yay!
Hold it! Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with a knife?
Sir, if you must label people as having been seen or not seen the man's face, I believe it would be classified as the latter.
The ladder.
It was a step ladder.
You gotta stop with these narrow-minded cultural assumptions. The ladder? But you were standing right in front of him, were you not? More to the point, you were the person who fought him, aren't you?
Oh, yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. See, in the Class C, Class D SCP training, they tell you not to look at the faces of because there's one of them that you can't look at his face. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking to them, you see.
Stares at the ground.
Fighting them and goes through life staring at his feet.
Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer.
Still, I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it.
Ween.
Good. We'll get you out of here probably.
Ween. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodwin's face.
Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people as having seen or not seen it.
This guy cares a lot about labels.
Yeah.
Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it.
He's the kind of guy that's got to label his right and left hand just to make sure.
That's why he's got bandages. He usually has bandages on there, actually.
Yeah. Actually, he's been very confused because the left hand, it's covering up the label for his left hand. So he's like, oh shit, which one is it? Can't process elimination it.
Why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stare as disturbing or...
Meekins? Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please, be more certain when you testify.
Yes, sir.
You claim the man who brandished a knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. Angry Edward. Edgy.
About those lockers, is there no other way for them to open?
No, sir! I tried all kinds of methods in the past!
That's not a good look.
I only respond to registered fingerprints, sir.
I wonder what kind of methods he's tried.
Crowbar! Plastic explosive!
If the man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to.
Exactly my point, sir. And this, too.
Okay. How do you know that information?
I've heard rumors, sir. From people in the know, sir. There's a lot of rumors about which lockers are which.
Like what?
That's such a weird rumor.
People in the know?
Fuck off. Workers in the department cafeteria, sir, they keep me informed on which locker is which.
As a prank.
Yeah.
They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir.
I bet he has a lot of those. Can you share them right now?
Let's get through these, okay? Therapy session right here in court. Let's go. For the record. The open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. That's all we're going to say about that. I've verified this information through a more reliable source.
So the victim opened the
that just has all of it labeled. There's a floor plan.
It's right there, right at the desk.
Look, it's right fucking... Edward's superpower is, in fact, just common sense.
Edward looks where people don't expect to look, the place you'd expect things to be.
Okay, but legitimately, the investigations games are just that. It's like, you know, it's like no spirit mediums, no magic bracelet, nothing of the sort. It's just Edward looking at things and shockingly thinking about them. That's all it is!
That's so good. I can't wait till we get there.
I'm sorry, actually, there is one weird fucking mechanic in it, I forgot about Little Thief. But,
hell yeah.
Okay.
So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint.
Yep. Must be him.
However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face.
Sir? If I may say something, sir.
No. Please do.
Okay.
After all, you're the one who
Wright.
Judge, come on, man.
I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock.
Or is it?
And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. I feel like you're always unsettled. There you go.
Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie.
That is. Unless the defense can find a problem with it.
I bet I can.
Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again.
Is there a problem with the security video?
Yeah, there's a problem.
There's a problem that exists. Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
There's more than one thing.
Strange? And it's not just the blue badger. This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction?
Objection. Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
I do.
Down on one knee.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, not you, Judge. I propose we have the defense.
Marry me.
Yeah. And then after that, point out. Well, actually, we'll do this first. Marriage later. Point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video.
He would want me to point it out. How dare he make me actually do the job?
How dare you make me do my job, Edgeworth?
God damn it, Edgeworth. Very well, proposal accepted.
No,
I'll marry you right now.
It's not for you. Oh my god. I pronounce us married.
Let us further inspect this piece of evidence.
Oh, fuck, that's going to be an annoying one.
I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that.
Don't worry, Mr. Wright. We're just gonna do a new mechanic. You can do it.
Hopefully it's the last time I ever have to do this.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. I mean, you might have to do it a couple times in this case, but I don't think they ever bring this back.
Well, no, wait, they do kind of, don't they?
They do kind of, don't they?
Yeah. But it's not a video. It's yeah.
Game 4.
Yeah.
Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Don't point out the wrong thing. That would be dumb.
Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. You and all of us, Minkins.
How did this guy ever become a police officer?
Their standards fucking the ground, I guess.
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman?
Fuck me. This such a shit. I want to sing along with it, but I know it's not going to match up properly, so. Okay, and there goes the man, and hey, stop there, and oh, what's that?
Can I get that? No.
J to rewind.
Yeah.
Hey.
Maybe like that.
Yeah. Let's click on that.
Probably close enough.
There. Hopefully.
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean?
Objection. Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright. But you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise.
God damn it. The point?
What you are looking for is one thing and one thing only, and apparently you didn't point at it correctly. Something that indicates that the man may not be Detective Goodman.
Oh, yeah. Oof, I almost walked right into the defense's trap.
Okay. I'll place you under arrest, sir!
Rats.
No.
I need to slow down and tackle these things one piece at a time. Now what do I do? Play it again, Sam.
Okay.
Play it again, Sam.
Okay.
Very well, let's try this again.
Just remember one thing, Mr. Wright. Every time you point your finger, someone gets hurt. Says the one pointing his finger at us. No, just him pointing his finger. I'm allowed to point my finger.
I will now play the security tape.
I have special privileges.
Mr. Wright, please show us this contraption or contradiction you speak of. Don't show us any contraptions.
The video should show us contraption.
The point of... Oh man, we got to do all that again? Great.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's not assume it's that. Maybe it's something else. Like, is he wearing gloves or something? Or did we just like not point at it well enough? We can't tell if he's wearing gloves, so it must be that, right? Oh no! I know what it is. Okay, it's not that. It's the light that's on overhead. Because it's on before he opens it. Which means that the locker's open before he opens it. So go back all the way to before he gets there, because the light's on before he ever shows up, and it shows up on the first thing. I remember this, and that's... I don't want to be here forever. So.
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekin.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh, God. I was worried there for a second.
Do you mean me? Sorry. Yeah, I thought I'd fucked up somehow. No, we're good. We're back on track.
As I understand it, oh my God, the music's back.
Wait, oh my gosh, it's outside! Everyone hide!
As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. Hurry. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint, if it's a match.
Bip.
The light turns on, and the lock is released.
Well, according to my very limited experience with everything in the universe, that's the way I understand it, sir.
If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture.
Bing, ding, 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 bing, bing, bong. Why are we watching all of this? Why? Just they could have pointed it out right there when we did.
Meow. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, let's rewind to a little earlier. Why?
Oh my God! You could have just done it. I'm repositioning my mic slightly. To be warned. Okay.
Here,
Continue.
Notice the light? What's this? It's already lit.
Oh, thank God that's over.
Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle.
Thank you.
Order. What's the meaning of this?
That was take 4 of me screaming as Meekins.
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
Objection. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. Thank God they didn't say electronic locking system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked.
Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
Oh well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor?
Don't worry, this is just the thing that we got ahead of ourselves on, so it's fine now.
Yeah, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator?
Huh? I actually do my job? Holy shit.
I'm forensics, not electronics.
Maybe something like jam the system sensor?
Something jam the sensor?
It's just because she's Gen Z, so she just has tech.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video.
Yeah, I thought so too. Oh shit! My voice is wearing off on me. Oh fuck! There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage.
Very well. Let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause for this.
Okay. Now this time. Now we can do the thing that was obvious before. And there it goes.
Damn it.
Rewind and pause.
Where's the pause? There's it is.
There.
Just do that.
Okay.
That seems better.
Yeah.
Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. I could have just showed you this entire film.
Yeah, I really wish that Phoenix had just looked at him and been like, all right, so here's what happened. This was already unlocked because this was stuck in the filter, and then all of this happened, and then this probably happened, and then we know that because of this. Because, oh yeah, viewer, guess what? We're not done with this fucking video.
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
What, sir? That's been my experience that things fall out when doors are open. Okay. I often fall out and roll great distances when
We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. Shut up, Meekins.
Okay.
What do you mean? The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted?
Get your mind out of the gutter, Judge. No one's fucking the door, Judge.
Oh my god! Why am I looking at this again?
At least the music's not playing. Yeah, I'll take what we can get. God, the way he shakes. the fucking badger.
This white thing wasn't inside the locker. That's Detective Goodman.
This white thing was outside the locker walking towards it. He is very white.
It's true.
I guess I don't know if his personality is, but like everything else, very white.
It was stuck between the door and the sensor.
Oh, I understand now, sir. Just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir.
Isn't your tie tucked into your jacket?
It's pretty amazing what the universe does to punish me, sir. Breaks its own laws. Instead of the door closing it.
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator.
Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene, there just might have been something that fits the description.
What, sir? My insulator, you don't need.
I think I've finally got this figured out.
A thermos, you like hold the thermos of tea.
Very well. Will the defense please present the relevant evidence? And not that irrelevant evidence. What was this insulator that's stuck in the locker door?
It's the glove. Where's the fucking... There
it is! There's the glove. There's the glove.
Glove.
It's the glove. It's the glove. It's the glove. It's the glove. It's the glove.
Man, what if we ran this whole thing like we were in Dora the Explorer and we made the viewers go, okay, viewers, where is it? And then we like just tracked it as like, yeah, where is it? It's right there! We just put in our tracks of it. That's what we're gonna do now for forever viewers. That's how this channel's going now.
Help me!
Then hire Iain the Explorer.
A Unime! I gotta learn a lot of Spanish real quick.
Learn all of the Yu-Gi-Oh card Spanish names. Here we go. Weren't you learning what is Esperanto at some point?
Esperanto estas tre utila.
Yeah, you can do that.
See, the thing about Esperanto is that most of the words are just English words with a little bit of Latin on top. Or not Latin even, like Spanish, like Romance languages, you know?
Okay. I get you. It's like if someone was like, yeah, English, but let's forget the Germanic parts. Let's just do the Latin.
Found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove. But we can't be sure that was in the victim's locker.
Yeah, we can.
It has a tag that says SL9 incident.
Also, you can literally see it fall out of the locker. It's like if we look at the video, it's like yes, it is literally the same thing. This is very helpful. This is Edgeworth being like, oh my god, it's finally starting to make sense.
The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to that.
Lamp.
Boomer.
Right. Okay then.
On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins?
Sir! What up here, sir?
Order! Ooh, 3 orders.
Yeah, they need 3 because Meekins is here.
So we are to believe that then that this victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
Objection. Don't be misled, Your Honor.
That's it. That's the sentence.
Indeed.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this.
Testimony by Bruce Goodman.
I'm a necromancer now.
Behold my power, right?
If I speak with dead amulets that I got in Baldur's Gate 3. Have you played that yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, it's a good time.
Yeah, a lot of people like it. I played Divinity 2, the previous Larian game.
Yep.
It was decent.
I've played them both as well. Baldur's Gate is like I enjoy Divinity. Baldur's Gate head and shoulders above Divinity. Multiple heads and shoulders, multiple stacked individuals. It's like
I was going to say it would have to be to live up to the expectations that people have built about it, because Divinity 2 was fine, but there was I had a lot of issues with it.
And they had to rush Act 3, which they did not have to do with Baldur's Gate.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
That is exactly because like the first 2 acts of Divinity, great. Act 3, it kind of falls apart, and it's because they had to rush that.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
That's why the endings are so dark.
Dude, it's the worst part of it is like some of the shit that goes like there's some I'm not gonna lie, there's some great moments in that
great
act,
character moments,
and great character moments, but the ending is not like up to what the rest of the game was leading towards.
It's like
the endings plural.
Yeah, endings plural. I went and did every single one of them. They're all
but yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 not anywhere like they got to take their time with it. They clearly put a lot of love and effort into the end of it. Like I should say, we have not finished our first run through of it yet, but we're really close to it, and everything in this final act has been awesome. So
I'll definitely check it out at some point. Just a matter of when.
Grab it. Yeah. By the way, recommendation for when you do play it in Divinity 2, it was very good to play as one of the origin characters. It made the experience a lot better than playing as a non-origin character. Don't do that in Baldur's Gate 3. Play as Tab or the Dark Urge, which is like the custom character, but with like connection to the story experience as the Dark Urge, because it's a lot better to have the origin characters around you and interacting with you by comparison, and their stories are a lot more interesting if you do that. So
I'm done.
I
made a custom character when I did Divinity 2, so that's probably what I would have done anyways. But
yeah.
What?
Oh, that was quite a tangent. All right. Officer Meekins, please testify about. I'm going to clarify this. The matter of the testimony regarding the identity of the individual, not Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I wanted to talk about Baldur's Gate 3.
I couldn't make it past the first mission.
I play on easy mode. And I can't make it past the first mission. It's actually fine to play on what you like. It's just that is really
true.
bad. That's
I always say this.
But I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Yes, we've all lost train of thought here. Whoa! You mean that, sir? Of course, sir.
Is this a joke? Very well. Begin your testimony. Mystery Man 2.
The second.
Oh yeah, the music's kicked up! Well, there's one thing that proves that man was Detective Goodman, sir!
I'm just grooving.
It's so good. I love this.
To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card.
Oh, it's gone.
Aww.
An ID card record. I see.
It's healing me from the fucking Patrick. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor.
Bruce.
And there it is. The ID used at 514 is that of the victim.
Don't bring me down.
And then Mike Meekins, who is also a victim, but mostly of existence.
Just before the crime, hmm? Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room?
The particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases.
You know, like DL6, and SL9, and...
No, DL6 isn't even in there.
Yeah.
Remember? Otherwise we would have seen it before. When you got tased, remember that, right?
Yeah, thanks, Edgeworth.
No, I appreciate it. It was on my behalf, so this is me thanking you.
Anyway, special cases?
Yes, right. Back to sassing you. Extremely violent cases involving a police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Does it?
Yeah, look, it's all pointing up towards the ceiling now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's
Me
like
too.
I'm standing upside down.
Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference.
Oh my god. That might be the best joke the series has made so far.
I love when they joke about his spiky hair.
I do too. There were only a few cases up for transfer there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right, I see. Now let's move on to the cross-examination.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So, unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you?
Yes, sir! Solid as stone, sir!
Will fighting type break stone?
Oh shit, sir! You a fighting type? Come on!
I know Kung Fu.
I'm a normal type. If my head wasn't wrapped in bandages, I'd even give the V for victory sign.
Use your other hand.
Use your other hand.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you, Emma.
Use right hand for that.
Let's hear about Sully.
Stylus?
It looks
more like a stylus than a pen.
She's the DS.
She found my SDS. Mine just keeps it stored there.
Yeah, it's just like in the bench.
Okay.
As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second.
Apparently not, Your Honor.
That goes for myself as well. Is that card hanging from your neck one of those ID cards?
Yes, sir. Yes, I did say that this card right next to my cuff, sir, is an ID card, sir. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it.
Unlike Gumshoe. What if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that?
Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of the car?
The third time it's his fuck.
Well, the remaining time it's my ID card that gets stuck. I haven't gotten peaceably out of a car since I was a toddler.
Maybe I should just leave this one alone.
Good moves, Phoenix. Good moves. At
any range, each police officer has only one ID card.
Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this.
Please proceed with your testimony. Hold it. Let it be noted that this is the record the witness refers to. Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman? What's the matter? According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here.
So it is, Your Honor. We've looked at that like five times. Why is Meekins cantilever a little bit to the right?
Yeah, he's behind all this. Prosecutor, you can even hide the evidence.
Is that a murderer?
Shh, don't stare at him. Got the wrong color, kiddo. It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak to you again today.
I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. This is actually pretty fucking mundane, but whatever. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him.
Oh, did he?
Oh, did he?
Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you.
Yeah, sir, he didn't show me any ID card, sir.
Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife.
For the record, why did Meekins ask him to show his ID card? Like, if this is the situation, and they're gonna make as many assumptions as they are right now. Yeah, exactly. Like, wouldn't you just be like, oh, he's in here, he must be allowed. Like, Leva, he just panicked because I did something really irrational.
Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out.
Mr. Wright, what do you think?
I'm confused.
What?
The problem with this ID card testimony is it's far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this.
You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show him what we got.
Yep, because we skipped a couple weeks here because delays, but we actually do have the evidence for this one. I'm pretty sure. And I just don't know which thing to present.
I think we presented on the last one there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, because he wouldn't have been able to. Okay, so we have.
Here we are.
Wait, not that. Is it the lost item report or is it the card?
Ooh, the lost item report's good too.
Yeah.
That's probably better actually. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I think. I mean,
Hold up, just check. It doesn't say what's lost.
It doesn't. So it might be that we have to be like, we have the card, and then they'll be like, how do we explain this? I don't know. We might lose a bit of health here because
it's fine.
It's fucking fine.
Lose a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. We can take a little
music
bit
stop
on this. Hey, thanks, DJ Stenographer.
Wait one moment, Officer Meekins.
I'm not good at waiting, sir.
I'm
not good at anything, sir.
I have the victim ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. I guess it could have been either one.
Maybe it could have been either, yeah. Maybe they were going to be nice to us for once.
A lost item report is only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out his report.
Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right?
I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability.
Man. We literally got told that.
On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
He's cantilevered to the right, and his right hand is popped like he's about to do a dance number. Like,
'cause this is Thriller night.
Here comes the Blue Badger. Oh God!
Order. So now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Order. Does this prosecution have a does the report blah.
Take your time, Your Honor. It's fine.
Does the prosecution have a response? I'm just so shocked.
That's understandable. I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo,
Mr. Wright.
Bravo.
Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. I actually love this because it's the first time that they've said like, oh, he set a trap, and then in this case he actually did. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright?
Yes. What's he up to?
That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder.
That is, well, I guess that's right.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around.
Well, I know it hurts people, and I wanted to hurt.
You sadist.
This isn't going to end well.
Well. It seems you finally realized. Exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place. At the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So
had to wait for the text box. So the real crime could only take place at one location. The underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Lana Skye, the defendant.
My sentences are too large for this box.
The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness. Observe the moment the defendant used the murder weapon.
Ah, damn it.
I take it back. Meekins totally killed Goodman.
I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
Yeah, I love that it actually was that time. Like they so often say that, but it's just like, no way. That's not actually a trap. And in this case, Edgeworth was like, I'm gonna let him disprove this on his own. I'm just gonna stand here and watch it happen. Maybe push him when he needs it.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana...
What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Objection! One moment, Your Honor.
One moment. What's now, Mr. Wright?
One more again.
Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven.
Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap.
What are you talking about?
This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. And we're going to watch the whole damn thing again.
Oh my god.
Or at least half of it. I guess we did skip a bunch of the front end.
Yeah, but this is still too much.
Boo boo boom 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 boo 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 ba ba boo ba da la da 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 ba ba da ba 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 da boo ba ba.
When the jazz remix of the Blue Badger theme.
It needs to come.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on that jazz album they made. They made a jazz album of Ace Attorney.
Oh my god, I both want it to be on there and desperately do not want that.
I don't remember it being on there, but I do. They do have like a jazz version of Godot's theme.
that's. I mean, that's already very jazzy. So.
Just like with real instruments instead of MIDI.
Fuck yes.
However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses would be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident.
Better get them.
Oh fuck.
This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Mr. Wright, do you mean?
Quit reading my mind.
Sorry.
I know it's very impolite, sidekick.
It's like everyone just reads my mind. It's so rude.
So rude. Why are my thoughts just projected on a megaphone? That's what the weed.
They just revealed a Yu-Gi-Oh card today that's called Ween. There's Hallow and there's Ween.
Oh my god! And I assume that they have a double up effect of some kind.
No, they're both kind of dog shit, but
oh,
it's unfortunate. But they're they do have a spell card that can search either one of them. Yeah, it's Hallow the Lord of Tricks, and Ween the Lord of Treats. One's a fiend, one's a zombie.
I want to love that so much, but they're not good.
They're terrible. They're dog shit. They're so bad.
That's so
very
sad.
unfortunate.
Especially for you, like that should have been like a fucking ace in the hole.
It should have been mine. It should have been my fucking archetype. They should have been my new ghost tricks.
Do we need to yell at Kaiba about this? Is that what we yell about?
Actually, we post vomiting horses in the comments of Konami posts.
Okay. Cool. Everyone
get on that. AI-generated images of vomiting horses because horses can't actually vomit. In the replies to every tweet that Konami makes. Until we get good
Everyone
Halloween
get on
cards.
that. You have your mission.
Your Honor. The defense would like to request a specific witness. Hallow and Ween.
I heard that those were shitty cards.
Mommy, why are they bringing the shitty cards to the stand?
Your Honor, I call Seto Kaiba. What is this, Wright? There's my Kaiba impression, y'all.
You're a third-rate lawyer with a fourth-rate objection.
Perfect.
Oh, who do you have in mind? Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room.
The prosecution requests to hear this person's name. Before deciding whether or not to comply. I had more space in that text box. Why did they make me pause?
Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify, what is his or her name? Officer Jake Marshall.
Marshall. Shall he marsh? Shall he mar? He shall mar.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Why him? We've already had this fucker up on the stand today. Do we really want to bring the cowboy out?
I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say.
The prosecution agrees with the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department.
It's like 30 minutes away by car.
No, that's the prosecution's office. This is only well, we shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare, but that means it's closer. It's not.
Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed.
We only needed 20.
I want 10 minutes for eating a big sandwich.
Oh, that's understandable, Your Honor. Are there more big sandwiches around?
No. I've got the one. Oh. And I'm not sharing.
Sad Edward's face. I mean, in my head, Edward is the guy that would forget to eat because he's like too hard in the case, and then he would just be like, oh shit, I'm hungry.
It's the Burger King Chicken Italian King.
Oh, never mind, I'm out.
Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
Meanwhile, Maya just like, burgers? We will, Your Honor.
Court is now in recess. Hey, we got out of here in an hour 30.
They have lunch boxes for us. That'll work. Probably won't get poisoning.
February 24th, 11:32 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Don't just stare at me, Lana.
There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What do you mean?
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. That might be generous.
I haven't figured anything out.
Lana. You're the one who knows everything.
Emma.
You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you.
Oh, that's you.
That's
Oopsie.
me. I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
How can you be so cold?
Also, you did. Because I asked you to ask. Whatever. Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Hey, it's Gumshoe.
Hey, it's Gumshoe time. Here we go. It's Gumshoe time.
Look at me. I'm a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. Ah!
I don't do jump scares.
Oh,
too sad to do jump scares.
Guess I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
Hang on. Discord's taking a big old shit again.
Ah! Oh no! You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
Sorry, detective.
You better be, pal. Hey. I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky.
That's okay. Have you brought what I asked for?
Oh. You mean this, right?
My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making the request, and to wait a really long time for the Discord stream to catch up.
My name?
It's a good thing that we're almost at the end of this video.
Yeah. Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL... Oh, I was doing my Brooklyn accent still. Yeah. The SL9 incident.
Hey, you copying me.
Are you making fun of my accent?
But Lana, that's...
I can't help I'm from the Bronx.
I thought Mr. Wright might need them. So I had them brought here. Here. You might do well to read them.
I can't believe you. The chief prosecutor were a witness in that case. Miss Sky was a witness? SL9 incident files received from Lana Sky. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murderers. What do you know about that? Oh, what? Now that I brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma? But why?
Well,
why is your name here?
What? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that...
That's the classification number in the police... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as... the Joe Dark killings.
The Joe Dark... No, Lana. That's over with. No!
Emma, wait. She ran away. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved with this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence.
Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck.
I'd better take a good look at this file.
Are we gonna get our to be continued? Thank God.
Yeah,
okay.
There
great.
it is.
Great. Because I don't know why Discord wants to die, but it does. So.
Alrighty, let's get that save.
Get
right
that
there.
Save. Okay, now
And that's an episode.
That's a fucking episode. Yes. Okay, that wasn't as marathon-y as it could have been.
Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more information. My videos are funded by my patrons and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in these credits here. For just $1 a month, you too can find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity. In particular, I'd like to thank Haru Hayes, Flea Kill, Frog Prince Michael, Jeremy Coatney, and Darkwing Rain. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye!